I'll call this Bang Bang.
Seriously?
Bang, bang. I will fuck you up. I will beat your ass. Bang, bang. I will fuck you up. Pull up, bitch. Bang, bang. I will fuck you up. I will beat your ass. Bang, bang. I will fuck you up.
Objection. Objection.
Bang, bang. I will fuck you up. KO. Bang bang. Bang bang. I will fuck you up. You're a bitch, bro. Bang, bang. I will fuck you up. I will beat your ass. Bang bang. I will fuck you up. Right?
Yeah.
The bang bang, the bang bang, pull up. The bang bang, the bang bang, pull up. Bang bang. Right?
Yeah.
The bang bang, the bang bang, pull up. The bang bang, the bang bang. Bang bang.
My name's Aidan Kearney.
Known online as
Turtleboy and is a senior editor for
tvdailynews.com.
They call me
Dr. Turtleboy.
It's my preferred pronoun. Daddy.
What's up, Daddy?
Journalism Jesus. Timothy Kearney.
The one and only Turtleboy.
Turtleboy.
What's up, Slick?
The doctor is here.
This guy's a bad motherfucker.
Not quite the intro.
I've broken a lot of major stories. I've been doing it for about 11 years. I used to be a high school teacher.
Turtleboy has changed a lot over the years. I was once a blogger, but now I'm much more accurately known as an award-winning journalist, a satirist, and an activist. Boom!
They're screaming your name here.
You're the crowd daddy.
Crazy. People either love me or hate me.
Listen, Turtle, all right?
But either way, they're watching.
Don't make such fun of the criminal justice system.
Stop it. I'm never gonna stop. This fight's just getting started. Now let's get this party started. Yo, what's up, turtle people? How's everyone doing out there tonight? Good? Good, excellent. Welcome to the live. Am I all fucking red tonight? I look like we're back to lobster, Turtleboy. How'd this happen? Hold on, let me try to turn this light off. It might be able to die. Hold on. Does that work? All right, we're good now. Awesome. Thanks. All right, we got technical difficulties. It's a tradition around here. It's a tradition. I'm getting a million messages. Muted. Now, I think we're good now, right? Hopefully you guys can hear me. All right, cool. All right, guys, what's up? Sorry about the delay there. I was watching the Red Sox, the Boston Red Sox, 4-time 21st century World Series champion Boston Red Sox beating some loser franchise called the New York Yankees, who my grandparents used to tell me about the Yankees. They would win championships all the time. It was really cool. I haven't really seen it much in my lifetime because I'm 43. So, I mean, I saw them win once in 2009 and they've made it. They just can't win it. I don't know anything about that. I'm a Red Sox fan. When we get to the World Series, we win it. Usually we just sweep it because fuck it, get it over with quickly. And I didn't know that first of all, I didn't know all 3 games are in New York. That seems very unfair, right? Because if you were born after 1995, like you don't know anything about, like, you just assume the Yankees are like, the Cleveland Browns of baseball. You're like, oh yeah, feel bad. It'd be nice if the Yankees won once in a while, like that's how you feel about them. Oh yeah, they're nice. Yeah. But I mean, they just, bases look. So we have the best closer in baseball, right? 𝗵𝗵𝗄𝗃, and he loads the bases with no outs. And it's like, oh, great. Boom. Strikeout. Over. Done. So there we go. Anyway, so go Sox. But now we got to play 2 more in New York. That seems very unfair. But whatever. If we have to do it, we have to do it. Let's just do it in 1. Get it over with. Move on to Toronto and see what happens there. All right. Anyway, guys, I apologize about the delay. My name is Aidan Kearney. You can call me a variety of nicknames if you want. You can call me, Timothy Kearney. That's my true crime name. You can call me Journalism Jesus if you're spiritual. You can call me Uncle Turtleboy, like old school turtle riders do. Some people just call me Turtleboy. That works as well. I prefer Dr. Turtleboy. It's my preferred pronoun because if Judd Welch is a doctor, then so am I. You can call me Daddy if you like. For some people, that might be weird. For others, it might be flirtatious and playful. You can call me different, other derivations of that, such as Fridge Daddy, Crowd Daddy, Theater Daddy, all sorts of daddies. I don't care what you call me. Just be here every Tuesday and Saturday night at 9 p.m. and make sure you smash that subscribe button for me. Okay. Do that for me. How many subs are we up to now? Let me guess. 163,000 and something. 163,359. So we got over 5,000 people watching right now. I bet you 600 of you haven't hit the subscribe button. So go ahead. It don't cost nothing. Come on, do it right now. Do it right. Let me refresh this. 359 stays. Okay. Again, stays. Okay. Again, stays. Okay, cool. All right. Maybe another time, but seriously, just hit the subscribe button. Don't be a dick. Come on, do it. Anyway, so there's that. Yeah, so if you want to have your messages read out loud to the class tonight, you can click the link at the top for Turtle Chat. You can pay whatever amount of money you want, and then you can, do it that way. And you can write a little message, and I will get your message. I will read your message out loud to the class. So there's that. So let me see what we got here. See what we got going on. Hold on. First, I got to log in my account. Huh. All right. September 30th. Here we go. We got a bunch of them already. Well, the other night, today's September 30th, right? Yeah. All right, cool. All right. So Callum sends 50 bones. Thank you, sir or ma'am. Hi, Aidan. Supporting you all the way from London, England. Nice. Been watching since the Defense Diaries spoke so highly of you. Shout out to Bob Mata and Ali Mata. Leading up to the second trial. I wish you all the best in life and your bullshit charges going away and the truth. Yeah, I heard. And then the truth can come out on Impound Town. Sending love to you and your family from me and mine. As a father, I can't imagine what being taken away from them for 60 days was like. All for complete crap. Disgusting. Free the turtle. Exactly. Well, I really appreciate that. And, it was a while ago. It was a while ago that I got locked up. But, it is, it could happen again at any moment. I guess it could. I mean, technically, I'm still out on bail. And as long as I'm out on bail, I'm always going to seem somewhat restrained. I'm always going to be somewhat restrained in the things that I can say and do. But that's going to change. Just remember that. A lot of people are taking advantage of the fact that daddy's out on bail. A lot of people are taking advantage of the fact. But daddy ain't going to be on bail that much longer. Okay? And that's when the fun starts. That's when we start collecting on debts that are owed. And I never, it ain't a threat or anything like that. That's just if you were taking advantage of this time and, you know, throwing some punches because, you know, I can't do certain things back, whatever. I get it. Right. But once I'm no longer on bail and I'm going to feel it for the first time, like I'm no longer having that threat. I can't just breathe the wrong way or look the wrong way or say the wrong thing and just be brought back into the court with fucking 𝗃𝗏𝗃 and like try to revoke my bail or whatever. That's not going to happen. You know, it's not going to happen. So we'll see. All right, cool. And it's going to be over soon. I thought this might go on for like years. I would say months at this point. I think it's really going to be over soon. That's just my guess. But the window intimidation case, that I will, if that's all I got left, bring it on. Trial. Let's go to fucking trial right now. Let's fuck. Let's do. Like I dare you to fucking keep pursuing the window intimidation. I dare you. All right, thank you. Asper Fish sends $20 and goes, listen, Turtle, here's my missing turtle chat from the other night. 2 questions that Brian Higgins definitely did not pay me to ask you. Number 1, you say you can get people laid. Do you think that you could get a Higgy Bear laid if he flipped on the McAlberts and got them all jailed? Yeah, I do. I think oh, come on. Especially if it was like transactional. If Higgy Bear flipped on the well, no, because he still murdered John O'Keefe, right? He's still involved in the murder of John O'Keefe. But we could get him a Higgy hand job, I think, at the very least. We could definitely get him a Higgy handy. I think somebody out there would do it. If he came clean and was like, they all did it, and you know, I was just kind of there and whatever, but it was all them, something like that. And I tried to save his life or something. He can make some shit up to save himself, whatever. I think we could get him a Higgy handy. I think we could. So there's that. Also, he asks, when being a fridge daddy, does one ever have to worry about the shrinkage if done with the door open? Now, you should always keep the door closed because they need leverage on. I mean, that's the whole point. You can't be fucking, if the fridge was open, her hand would be going into the fucking, you know, get her stuck in some cream cheese in there and another handful of sauerkraut or whatever's in your fridge. So I would definitely recommend keeping the fridge closed. Also says, good to have access to food. And I'm told the open door policy is the position of choice. Yikes. Of Megabeth and Nagel Bagel. I think Nagel Bagel's position of choice is, you know, with another woman. So I don't think she would be using the fridge. I'm just guessing, but I could be wrong. Hopefully we're celebrating a Sox win by the time you read this. That's correct. That's correct. We are. Semelina sends $15 and goes, hey, Aidan, I noticed you tagged Erin Murphy to one of Dara's threads today. She is turning into a Brian Riccio. So many similarities down to their powerful siblings' disdain for them. I really liked Erin when I lived in the city. She's one of the only decent city councilors. It's disappointing, though, to learn she's married, related to Dara. Yeah, so Dara Murphy is a fucking lunatic. And she woke up today and decided that, you know who I'm going to attack? Mark Betterow. I'm just going to go after Betterow because nobody likes Mark Betterow. So that's always a really smart decision. And we'll see who that goes. So her and the rest of the Twitter lunatic asylum is just really caught up in other people's business. Like, so they've obviously had a very busy weekend, very productive weekend about what she's not, you know, deciding who's running all Twitter accounts, just guessing, throwing darts at the board, saying, I bet you this person runs this account. This person runs this account. Okay, cool. That's what she does all day. Was very concerned with the ongoings over the weekend, and predictably has chosen that she thinks it's very normal, I guess, for a man to call up a woman at 3:00 in the morning and verbally abuse her and demand that she show herself because he's convinced himself that he's being catfished. She thinks that's like a normal thing to do. Others have posted similar, and we're going to be talking about that tonight because I think we need to have like a a serious conversation about how not to treat a woman. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know who raised some of you people out there, but there was a lot of people out there that seem to think that's okay. That what we heard on that tape is an acceptable way to talk to a lady. I don't know who raised you. I pray to God you don't have any daughters, because when we're going to hear this, if you have a daughter or a sister or a mother or whatever, and they are ever spoken like that, spoken to like that by a man, it is your duty to fucking end that. Like that will never happen to your daughter again. Ever. I don't know what when they played it, I'm like, oh dude, this is fucking gonna burn him. And it did for sure. But there are some people out there that seem to think that's an acceptable way to speak to a lady. And I'm here to tell you it's not. And we're going to go over why tonight. We're going to break it down. Okay, next. But yeah, so Dara is related to Aaron Murphy, the city councilor. And it's funny because I thought I defended Dara like a couple of years ago before Karen Reed came around, because she was being called racist by some city councilor for something stupid. I don't even remember what, but Dara just has a big mouth on social media, and I took up her cause. I defended her, and I met her during jury selection during the first trial. Actually, first time I met her, she introduced herself, and she's like, hey, I'm Dara. And like, for some reason, the first thing she offered up to me, I'm like, oh yeah, you're Aaron Murphy's sister, right? The city councilor from Boston. And she's like, oh yeah, we're estranged. That's like the first thing she shared to me. Like, okay. And now I know why. And now I get it now. I didn't get it before. I totally get it now. Like, if I were Dara's sister, I would never talk to her again. I bet you she's probably like that with everybody in her life. I mean, it's just insane. I've never seen somebody like this whose life is that empty, but I digress. Next. Carrie sends $20, goes, can you explain who this koala motherfucker is and why he and Lily think you, Nurse Kim, the Glare, need to answer to them or owe them an explanation? What am I missing? Love your TB. So, yeah, I mean, I have nothing against the Lily lady. We spoke after the other night and had a pleasant conversation. So I have nothing against her. I did take umbrage with some of her retweets, and I told her that. But besides that, I've been on her program before with her presentation with Miss Shorty, and we had like an Australian night at Turtleboy, and so I have no issue with her. The koala motherfucker, I don't know who that is. Some koala mofo. I don't know anything about him. I saw I had him blocked on Twitter, which means he probably just said stupid shit so much to the point where I just didn't want to read it anymore and blocked. But it is odd that anyone thinks that like other people owe them an explanation about anything. Like this is just the most bizarre thing. And people are like, why are you talking about this? Why isn't he talking? It is fuck. You know, it's really weird. And you should examine like your life. I think is if you are a person living wherever, and you're like, you know what really is bothering me today? A dispute between two people in Massachusetts who I don't know, who I've never met, and they are not getting along, and there seems to be some sort of dispute between them or drama, and stop the fight, stop everything. This is my entire fucking life right now. This is what is going to consume every single moment of my day, is debating with other strangers on Twitter which of these two strangers I am siding with in this dispute. That's what like that. This is what were we on day 5 now? What are we on? I can't even remember. This is all they've done. I've coached fucking a championship 2nd and 3rd grade flag football team to yet another victory on Saturday. I saw my brother get married. I went to church. I saw Drake May fucking dominate the Carolina Panthers. The Red Sox are back. We just want a playoff game. I've done all this shit. And all these mofos have done is sit there and debate whether or not I am a bad person, because that matters to them for some fucking reason. There isn't anyone alleging any sort of criminal complaint here. There's no, like, I don't know what people are talking about. And it's just, if you care that much, you are fucking pathetic. Like, your life is sad. Your life is very sad, right? You need to get a hobby. You need to find something like something you need. There is a void in your life in which something is seriously missing. If this is what you're talking about all the fucking time. I don't know about you. I'm facing 105 years in jail. Okay. I have like, I have this thing called real problems, right? Actual problems. And so I don't care about any of that. You might. We'll see what happens in the future. Just wait. That's all I'm going to say about that. Just wait. So anyway, the funniest part about some of these people is that they claim to care about either party, right, in this whole dispute. And the ones that are upset with me, they're like, oh, I'm so offended on behalf of this person, right? And I'm going to take up the cause of this person who is a stranger to me, who I've decided is a good person, even though I don't know them. And this person is a bad person, even though I don't know him, right? And that is going to be my whole online identity for a long time, right? And so you got people like this. Oh, you're deflecting. Oh, well, no. Deflecting would mean, first of all, this is addressing it. This is addressing it right now, right? Your life is so fucking pathetic that this is what you feel incomplete without me addressing it. That's it. That's it. You don't know what to do with your life. You have no hobbies. You have no thoughts. You have no one that loves you. You're like, I cannot fucking survive if Turtleboy doesn't fucking address this and tell me about it, because he fucking owes me an explanation. I owe you fucking nothing. Please help yourself to all the dicks. Suck them all. Please, one by one, because I'll be here no matter what. The news cycle will move on. We'll be to the next, and you'll be thinking about that. So please, suck all the dicks. Next. Okay. And yeah, and to be very clear, like the dragging in of other people on this, like fucking leave 𝗫𝗏 alone. First of all, don't you fucking dare come for 𝗫𝗏. That's my homie. All right. And if your life is that, I mean, this is, what have we done besides raise awareness and help free an innocent woman? And you've sat on the fucking sidelines and watched all this shit, right? But you're like, oh, I'm going to come at 𝗫𝗏 or the Glare. First of all, the Glare doesn't give a fuck. He can hold his own. And so does 𝗫𝗏. She doesn't give a fuck either. But, you know, the attacks on her have been fucking completely unwarranted, outrageous, and it needs to stop, as they say. It needs to stop. So there's that. Next. Okay. There we go. All right. Next. Fuck the drama sends $5 and goes, I'm not a journalist, so maybe I'm wrong. But don't journalists, let's see, when work, again, I don't want to take, I'm not taking turtle chats about that topic. Okay. But yes, you are correct. You are correct. Thank you. The unredacted version sends $10. Goes, are you familiar with the story of Amanda Knox? Yes, kind of hard to miss. She went on Defense Diaries recently and did a great interview. I feel like the two of you could have a great conversation about the anxiety of facing serious charges and fighting for your innocence. She was finally exonerated for a murder she was falsely accused of in Italy. I know she is. Yeah. Would you ever consider inviting her on the show? If not, no worries. I don't know that much about her. I do know. I mean, I remember seeing a doc on that a few years ago. Isn't like, I mean, she didn't do it, right? I don't know. I'm like, I'm not pretending I know much about that case. She's being charged again in Italy. Can't she just stay here? I don't know. You think, because see, that's the one. Some people think she's guilty. I know that. I hope not. I hope not. You guys all know about it? Amanda Knox allegedly killed a roommate, but then I don't know if her boyfriend did. I don't fucking know. But anyway, she did not do it. She didn't do it. Okay, so she didn't do it. Okay, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. That sounds way better. So nobody thinks she's guilty? Do you guys know? Is anyone out there think she's guilty? Everyone says she didn't do it. Is this just like a not guilty crowd? Do you think everyone's not guilty around here? Yeah, and Mike, I did listen to Mike's stream today. I commented like the last second. But yeah, Mike had a really good stream today. I enjoyed that. Calmed the waters a bit. It was nice to see that. So yeah. All right, next up. Kyle Dot sends $10, goes, we need to stop paying attention to manufactured drama on Twitter. And remember, the government weaponized and objectivized people to silence journalists. End of story. Thank you, Kyle. You're the man, brother. Good looks. Next, Colin's Garage sends $5, goes, will we ever know what happened to the McAlbert's garage in there? Probably not. Probably not. Naomi sends $15 and goes, listen, Turtleboy, what's the plan to get some good public servants in the DA's office? Well, just, there's a couple people running against _𝗏𝗏cy, but they just have I'm not seeing a lot of fundraising or just visibility. I don't know. They don't seem like natural politicians, the people that are doing this, which you got to be to get elected. But at the same time, it doesn't seem like _𝗏𝗏cy's putting up much of a fight. You feel me? Thank you. All right, next. We're still reading this. Also, at the Wilbur next time, I'd like to suggest your roast segment be called Listen, Turtleboy, and do read some of those out-of-pocket DMs you get. Oh, I like that one. That's good. For real, with the serious Listen, Turtleboy lead. In the meantime, I'm eager to rally my side of the aisle in Brookline to free Turtleboy, route out the Canton cabal, and get some decency in Norfolk County. What's the plan? Just vote out _𝗏𝗏cy. There you go. Leslie sends $5, goes, hey, Fridge Daddy, sorry to bring this up, but I'm confused about the fridge. Does she have a fridge in the bedroom? No, she doesn't have a fridge in the bedroom. You are allowed to have sex. You don't have to have sex in a bedroom, as it turns out. Sometimes the bedroom can be kind of far. Sometimes you don't make it that far, Sometimes you're like on your way to the bedroom and you just can't control yourself, and next thing you know, the fridge is getting some work in. So there's that. Next, Chantal sends $5 and goes, go Jays, go love from Ontario, Canada. You guys are next. We got you guys next. We'll see what happens. Thanks for the shout out. All right, some cash apps here. We got Lisa sends $10 and goes, wait, all the dicks? That's a lot. Oh, yeah, that is a lot of dicks. So, call up Jill Daniels. Maybe she'll help you out. Nicole sends $5 and goes, Flippa is removed from the daddy calendar. That's right. That's going to have to take that one out. Thank you. Tina sends $20 and says, we lift you up in prayer. Well, thank you, Tina. I appreciate your prayers. Deanna sends $20 and goes, hey, yo, hello, Deanna. How are you? Nice to see you. Callie sends $5 and goes, we should intimidate the window with the intimidator. Yikes. That's when you catch a charge. You cannot. That would definitely scare Chris Albert. If he ever saw that, that wouldn't go over well. Thank you. Carly sends $10 and goes, they're mad. No one loves them like we love you. Well, thank you, Carly. I love you too. I appreciate that. Barry sends $24.90 and says, Barry Lewis, of course. And he says, pray for Boston Mikey and justice for John O'Keefe. I saw Boston Mike in the chat the other day. It was great seeing him. Hope you're doing well, Boston Mikey. We love you. Melanie sends $5. Again, I guess I can read this one because it's kind of funny. She says, $5. You can record me anytime you want, Daddy. Okay. Getting a little racy there. Thank you very much there, Melanie. Appreciate that. All right. Jennifer sends $5 and goes, love you and Nurse Kim watching from Arizona. Team Turtleboy always. Well, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. But all right. Let's see what else we got here. All right. What was the last one? Okay. Joellen sends $10 and goes, sending you lots of hugs and prayers. Twitter is going crazy and it's hard to follow what's real. But guess what? I don't care. It's not my business. What is my business is we got turtles to free and the First Amendment to stand up for. Free Turtleboy. Yes, Joellen. I appreciate that so much. Jay sends $10 and goes, so has anybody figured out who John Barron is yet? He's like some middle-aged man. We've heard his voice before. John's got a couple phone calls. He knows that I know about. Maybe hours worth of phone calls. I don't know. I don't know anything about that, John. I don't know nothing about that. It is interesting, some of the things that John is saying, some of the issues he seems to have with me. It's like, bro, I got hours of you doing that, right? Chill, bro, chill. But no, has anybody figured out? I don't know, and I don't care. Peggy and Paulo Queef send $10. Goes, if you haven't hit the like and subscribe buttons, you probably fuck like Helen Keller. I don't get it. She doesn't have to be a bad lay. You can be blind and deaf and still be good in bed, right? I don't get the association. Kelly sends $25 and goes, the Cali twins love you. Sending love to 𝗪𝗁𝗄𝗆, pronounced 𝗪𝗁𝗄𝗆. Okay. Our family dog, who is very ill. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Please send love to 𝗪𝗁𝗄𝗆. Thanks, Dr. Turtleboy. Well, thank you very much. And all my love to 𝗪𝗁𝗄𝗆. Stephanie sends $25 and says, people don't realize that if these allegations are true. See, I don't even want to do this. Thank you very much, Stephanie. Glamasu sends $25 and goes, go Red Sox. Awesome win tonight. Bases loaded. No outs. And Chapman shut them down. Tell them whiners to take a 𝗏𝗏. Absolutely. Thank you, Glamasus. Samantha sends $10 and goes, you are the epitome of good people. Integrity means doing the right thing when no one is looking. You do just that. Never stop speaking of truth. The world will benefit from your realness. Well, thank you, Samantha. Higgins Secret Admirer sends $5 and goes, please fix the Rumble stream. Oh, it's not working? Didn't work? Oh, probably because I went late. Is that why? Is it because I went late? It just didn't work. I'm sorry. If I don't start right, I had it set for 9. Something happened. Sorry about that, Rumble Rats. You'll have to come to YouTube tonight. My bad. Courtney sends $20 and goes, please shout out to my amazing husband, Philip, who, like all good daddies and real men, would stomp a mud hole in a man's face and walk it dry over our daughters. He commands respect and has earned it. And in my home, he gets it. Oh, they're fucking. Daily. P.S. It ain't easy living with 3 women. Prayers up for Phil. Yes, prayers up, Phil. Excellent. Thank you. All right. God bless you, Phil. All right, cool. If anyone else wants to donate or have their messages read, click at the link at the top for Turtle Chat, or you can cash at me at $Uncle_Turtleboy, and we can do it that way. All right. So I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I do want to analyze this tape. Okay. So listen up here, folks. Listen up. So, Olivia Lamb is her name. Olivia Lamb. And Olivia Lamb is a Twitter personality who kind of made a name for herself early in the Karen Reed days, has been here for a while with her really insightful and really smart tweets. Like, she's really smart and she's really analytical, digs into stuff. Over the years, she has been accused of being many people. And like, for instance, the fake victim was convinced that she was Karen Reed and that I was banging her because she thought I was banging everything. And so she's really upset about that. And so, but Olivia Lamb, as it turns out, is a very real person and a really smart person too. And resourceful. So we figured she'd be a good asset for our legal defense team. And boy, has she been. But the thing about Olivia is she's quiet, mild-mannered. I don't know her that well. I've gotten to talk to her a lot more than I did prior to her being on my defense team. And I'm so glad to have her on there because she's so good at what she does. But from my experiences talking to her, I would describe her as kind of quiet, not introverted, because that sounds like you're like afraid of being social. She's clearly not. But she just likes to live her life behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Not everybody wants to be on TV. Not everybody wants to be a grifter. Okay. Some people just like to get that work in behind the scenes. Like that's just how some people are. All right. And she's one of those people and she does it very well. But because of that, people like have suggested that she's not real. And obviously on Friday, I did an impromptu stream in which I told the story of Nick Miller, aka Joe Flipperhead, who we all used to like because he would make really cool videos during the Karen Reed trial and both trials, I think, and like the aftermath of the first trial. And you know, he was good stuff. We liked Nick's videos. It was good, right? And then he cammed up, and that was cool. His mic didn't really work very well, but he cammed up, and he never showed up. We never saw Nick at a single protest or day in court. He would have been a big hit if he came. But yeah, he decided that he was, you know what? I don't want to be likable anymore. I want to go full Shaun of the Gulf. That's what I want to do, and get neck deep in the drama. That's what he wanted to do instead. So, Flipperhead had a romantic relationship, I guess you call that, with Olivia, but they never met in person. They were like, I thought it was a joke at first. Like that they would like kind of be like, they would make memes together. I thought they were just being flirtatious on the internet, but like, no, they really had a thing, but they never met, right? They never like actually banged, or I would assume, or anything like that. Now, it's okay to have online relationships as long as you understand that they're not like real. Like you can't be in love with somebody that you've never met. You can't do it, guys. You got to meet them, and it's just not real. Now, that's not to say you can't sext, right? I have no, like, that's perfectly normal. Like if you just two grown adults who are never going to see each other, or like, yeah, you want to send me some pics and let's take care of myself real quick. And then you could, we'll do that way. And that's a fine agreement. Right. But this was not what that was. This was like a lovey thing, I think. And I don't know all the details. I don't care about all the details, quite frankly, about who pursued who and who wanted to get rid of who or whatever. But somewhere along the line, Nick became convinced that Olivia wasn't real. He thought he was being catfished by, somebody who was related to Olivia, but wasn't her. And he thought Olivia was dead. And so he called me and he was freaking out about it. I showed all the screenshots on Friday. I mean, it was just nuts. So anyway, Joe, as you might have seen, or Nick, as you might have seen, has been kind of reemerged recently. He disappeared after the trial because after he had the blow up on me in middle of July, he was embarrassed by it and just kind of went away. But then he reemerged to start drama, I guess, for some reason. And apparently he misinterpreted a message that he got from somebody that is like, yeah, just go online and fucking start burning shit. Like, let's just go and attack Turtleboy and go on there, and that will end well. That'll end. Sure. That's a high percentage move, Nick. I know you're new here, Nick. You haven't been following, bro. There's been a fucking dime a dozen. Like, you guys have been around forever. And mark my words, Nick, you've already been retweeted by 𝗵𝗏𝗏. Like, you are going to be full. I know, I've seen how this path goes, brother. You can get off the path if you want, but you are on the yellow brick road to Turtleboy derangement syndrome. I've seen it happen a million times before. You are walking down that road. You can get off that road whenever you want. Whenever you want to fucking detente this motherfucker, we can do that, right? But for now, we talk. Tonight, we talk. If you want to fucking squash this afterwards, we can do that. But if you want to become Shaun of the Gulf, I can make you Shaun of the Gulf real quick. That's no problem. I have no fucking problem doing that. But you have to ask yourself, do I want to be Sean in the Gulf moving forward? Do I really, is that the legacy? Because Sean in the Gulf's thing, he's like 1,000,000 years old. So people are like, well, that guy's just fucking fried from the sun. Look at him. You know, that he's a crazy boomer dude who, like, everybody's got a grandfather like that. And everybody looks at Sean in the Gulf and they're like, yeah, well, you expect that, but you're young, bro. You don't got to be like that. You know, like it doesn't have to be like this. But I digress. And here's the other thing. Nobody cares about your screenshots. Nobody. Like, he got a green light apparently to start this shit, but not go this far. Like, I think the green light was supposed to be to just like, maybe just kind of work the back channels and spread rumors about me and kind of talk me up that way. You weren't supposed to burn the whole fucking house down, Joe. You know, you fucked it up. So I digress. So back to his relationship with Olivia. So he thinks she's not real. And he decides that he's going to call her up and confront her on this at a reasonable hour of 3 a.m. And the irony of this, the mother of all ironies, is that this mofo was like losing his mind and saying, I am the worst person in the world. I'm a bad person. I'm done. I'm exposed, because he is accusing me of recording. Okay. It's like this is the accusation he's making, because that Joe Flipperhead is so offended by that. Right. And right on cue, you cannot make up this sort of irony. Right on cue. As it turns out, this guy in July illegally recorded Olivia Lambeau at 3 a.m. and then sent that illegal recording to multiple people who have apparently come forward, because they were watching this and they're like, I know this motherfucker's not talking about wiretapping. I know this mofo out here. Tell me this motherfucker's not talking about wiretapping. It's like John Gagan exposing a pedophile, right? It's like Brian Higgins exposing a murderer. Like, it's like, you can't be more hypocritical than that. You cannot be. Like, right on cue, like that. A lot of people are focusing on the actual content of what was wiretapped. To me, that's just a big distraction. We'll talk about that too. The bigger issue at hand is that the guy who cried about wiretapping for fucking days and was like the defender of like, oh my fucking God, wiretapping. Oh my God, it's so bad. I can't believe anyone who would do that is the worst person in the world. This motherfucker wiretaps on the regular and sends it out. You cannot make up this. If you want to fucking look up hypocrisy in the fucking dictionary, and there's a picture of Joe fucking Flipperhead on it. You cannot make this shit up. You can't fucking do it ever. So a lot of people are debating about, like, oh, what about this? Should she have revealed herself? She just motherfucker cried about wiretapping for 4 days and he wiretaps. That's the fucking story. That is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. Period. Like, and he's probably happy about that, because this motherfucker was worried sick about that tape coming out. You know how worried sick he was? I'll tell you how worried sick he was. So he decided, when he found out, right, that Jessica Machado was sent that tape by people he sent it to, right? He calls her up and he goes, can you not post that? He goes, and in return, he goes, I have 3 more videos. He goes, I was sent 3 more videos, he says, and I'm going to post them unless you don't post that. also known as, what's that called? Oh, right, extortion. He extorted 𝗪𝗪 Machado and said, I know you're close to Turtleboy. Can you get me in touch with him? I mean, he's got my number, right? And as soon as I heard that, I just laughed. I'm like, this motherfucker is just like, I don't know if that's extortion or blackmail, right? But he basically says, don't play this tape of me exposing me because I know how bad it is, or else I will post these tapes, which he claims are illegally recorded, which is also a crime, by the way, Joe. You might want to look up the wiretapping statute in Massachusetts. It's actually a crime to distribute them and publish them as well. But you might want to look into the law that you're so fucking offended by, right? The patron saint of wiretapping, Mr. Joe Flipperhead, is all worried about that. So he ends up calling me. And I thought about answering and just listening to him beg. I would have taken great satisfaction in listening to him beg me to use my influence with 𝗪𝗪 Machado to get her not to play it. But there's nothing I could do, Joe. So it would have been pointless. I don't control 𝗪𝗪 Machado. She does what she wants. She's an independent journalist, and I would never tell her what to publish or not publish on her content platform, whatever. So there's that. And it just didn't work. So he's also into extortion as well. So anyway, she plays the tape. She goes ahead and plays the tape, and he doesn't follow through on his threat to publish more. Okay. And why doesn't he do that? Well, he has been asked not to do it by the person who he is harming by publishing them, because I'm not harmed. I'm fine. I'll be good. Don't worry about your boy here. I'll be just fine. Right. But inadvertently, the irony about this is he's hurting other parties, right, who don't want this stuff out there. They never, ever greenlighted this at all. This was not the plan. Right. But the problem is you cannot give a pack of matches to some guy holding a tank of gasoline. And that's essentially what's happening. He's a crazy person. You can't trust a crazy person. And so maybe some people didn't know he's crazy. I don't know. But he decides he's going to burn the whole fucking thing down, and it just hasn't gone. So ultimately he hasn't published them. I mean, I don't give a fuck what Joe Flipperhead does. He means nothing to me. Nobody who matters pays attention to him at all, period. So anyway, why did Jess post it then? Because Jess posts whatever she wants to post. I don't know. Oh, I see, about the distribution thing. I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. But, I mean, he might want to read the law, Joe. That's all I'm saying. Anyway. Oh, there we go. Olivia gave Jess permission. There you go. Maybe I don't think she explicitly spoke to Jess beforehand and gave her permission. I think I don't know the whole story. You'd have to ask them. But either way, that tape was a shock to Olivia. She did not know that tape existed. All right. So let's play the tape and see what all the hubbubaloo is about, shall we?
You back.
What were you doing?
Talking to my dad.
What's he doing? It's late, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I answered, because my dad doesn't usually call me this late.
What?
My parents are kind of worried.
About what?
Because you called their house in the middle of the night.
That's the reason the call's worried?
2 nights in a row.
Stop right there. That's reason to cause worry. Yes, Nick. Yes. When your parents get a call from something called Joe Flipperhead at 3 a.m., Listen to what she says. On
Well,
back-to-back nights. Hold on. She's like, why?
Because you called their house in the middle
Just
of the
listen to this.
night.
Hold on.
About what?
About what? Why? What are they mad about? She's like,
Because you called their house in the middle of the night.
yeah, about what?
That's the reason to cause worry.
2 nights in a row, I think.
That's reason to cause worry, he says. Yes. When some lunatic called Joe Flipperhead, who you don't know who he is, calls your house 2 nights in a row at 3 a.m, yes, that's not normal. That's not normal. That's definitely reason to cause alarm. Like, that's a sign you're dealing. I'll tell you one thing. I've been hung up on girls before. I've been there before, Joe. I know what it's like, Nick. I know what it's like to be hung up on a girl, right? We've all been there before. Whatever you do not call their parents at 3 a.m. That's not going to help at all. That has never, ever once helped the situation. I'm just saying, ever. Go ahead.
And my mom.
But yeah, it's just weird because the website that you told me wasn't good.
What?
To look up numbers with. I used that same website to get your parents' number.
I didn't say it wasn't good, Nick. I just said that it's clearly wrong when it says that my number is linked to that woman.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. So, her number, if you like look it up on one of these free websites, I think is called like, traces back to somebody called 𝗵𝗆, Christina 𝗵𝗆 or something. And hold on. Yeah. So it came back to somebody called Christina 𝗵𝗆, I think, and whatchamacallit, I don't know, dag nabbit, like doxed her today. Like she posted Olivia's number and said it doesn't belong to Olivia. It belongs to a woman named Christina 𝗵𝗆 or something. But that is actually Olivia's phone number. And now she's being harassed because Dara Murphy has posted her fucking phone number for some reason. Anyway, so he looks her up on Toothfinder here and determines that that's not her fucking number. I mean, this is.
It is? I just don't know why that woman would block me.
Well, I don't fucking know either. I don't know that woman. Like, you're going to have to ask her. Maybe because...
She blocked me. I thought I was asking her right now, to be honest with you.
So this guy calls up Christina 𝗵𝗆, I think. I don't even fucking know. It's like he got blocked by someone. It's like he blocked me, but he's not deterred. He's getting blocked by people left and right, calling people's parents at 3 a.m, and this is just normal for him. He just thinks this is normal.
What?
I'm not asking her right now.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. Are you implying? Oh my God, Nick. Are you serious?
If you're Olivia Lamb, request me on Instagram right now.
I'm not requesting you on Instagram right now because
why?
I honestly don't want to be connected to you.
You can unfollow me right away. Just request me.
Okay.
No, Nick.
So he thinks she's not real. Okay. So let me take it from his perspective here. He's been talking to her for months. She's been avoiding FaceTimes. He starts thinking this is strange. And I'm going to side with Nick here. It is a little strange, right? For sure. So the appropriate response to that is, I'm never talking to her again. Or just saying that, like, sorry, our online relationship cannot continue because, you know, you won't show me your face. So that's the end of that. You can just walk away. But no, an abuser thinks that he is owed answers. She owes this to him in the middle of the night, 3 a.m. And then not only she owes him answers. Her parents also owe her answers. Everyone owes him answers. Okay. And I don't know if this was before or after 𝗵𝗏𝗏 and I spoke to him and informed him that Olivia was real. But the second that 𝗏𝗏𝗀, I get it. If he didn't think, because he came to me, he also came to Nurse Cam and Auntie Deb and 𝗏𝗏𝗀, and he was just convinced that she wasn't real. All right. And he convinced me. And based on the screenshots I've seen with Nurse Kim, he convinced her. He convinced a lot of people that she wasn't real. Even 𝗏𝗏𝗀 was up in the air about it. He's like, I don't know. It was like, we need to see her, obviously. We need to obviously see her. So we set up a Zoom. And I was telling Nick, I'm like, she doesn't show up, bro. You're right. If she has some excuse why she can't come on, I think you might be onto something. And then it's time to go on the Zoom. And I jump on, and there's Olivia. The exact same picture from the profile. That's it. Hasn't gained like any weight or anything like that. A lot of people are like, did she gain weight or something? No. She just doesn't like going on camera. A lot of people don't. Like Joe Flipperhead for quite some time until recently. You know, a lot of people don't go on camera. Not everybody goes on camera. Period. She doesn't like doing it. So that's just her prerogative.
So you're lying to me. You're not Olivia.
I already sent you my Instagram.
Okay, yeah, I know you did. Go on your Instagram and request to follow me. If you are who you are, if that's your Instagram and you're Olivia Lamb, that's the least you can do.
Go on. That's the least
I'm not.
you can do.
You're not going to bully me into.
I'm not trying to bully you. You listen to me. No, this is where we stop. This is where.
Okay, just notice the talking over her, the change in tone, the volume. This is no way to speak to a lady. Okay, guys, you cannot speak to women like this. You can't just yell at them like this. And some people are like, why doesn't she just show her the Instagram? Because she doesn't fucking feel. Because she doesn't owe him shit. She doesn't owe him shit. She owes him nothing. We got to stop this. You're owed something. You're not owed anything. If she doesn't want to show you, you're right. That is shady. That is shady why she's not doing that. Maybe she just doesn't want to go any further with you, bro. Maybe you're kind of crazy and she doesn't want to do that with you. She doesn't owe you anything. Your closure is not something that matters to her. It doesn't matter.
This stops because you're not Olivia Lamb. I don't know who you are, but what you're doing is sick. Okay? You're not who you say you are. And I'm going to fucking let the world know. I'm fucking done with this. You have to tell me the truth.
You have to.
Or I'm telling everybody.
See that? You have to. That's abuser language. You have to. A woman doesn't have to do anything, sir. I don't know if you know that, Nick. You don't have any right to tell women what they have to do. Okay? She doesn't have to do anything. And if I were her, this would make me further be like, no, I'm not doing anything because you don't get to tell me what I have to do. It is never, ever okay to talk to a lady like that, sir.
Everything. What? No, because you're trying to tell me you're somebody that you're not right now. I'm not crazy.
I'm not crazy.
Okay?
I'm
not a fucking idiot. And I'm not the person you're making me out to be.
What?
I'm going to put everything out. Listen to me. I'm talking. I'm going to put everything out there. Whether you like.
Listen to me. I'm talking. I'm going to expose you. I'm talking. Yeah, we get it. You're doing a lot of talking. How about you let her fucking talk? I mean, this is abusive. Again, ladies, if you are in a relationship like this and a man talks to you like that, you need to leave him. Under no circumstances should you ever be spoken to by a man like this. And it is fucking disgusting, especially from the women on Twitter who are like, yeah, I'm team flipper. You're team abuse. That's what you are. You are team domestic abuse, because that's what this is. This is abusive language. This is verbal abuse, mental abuse.
It or not, I didn't want to do it, but what you're doing to me as a human being is so fucked up. Trying to pretend like you're somebody that you aren't. You won't let me see you, and you won't prove to me you're you. So what the fuck do you want me to expect? Just tell me.
Whoa, easy. What do you want to expect? I expect you to leave. And here's the thing, Nick, okay? Here's the thing. As a guy, you're born with a dick, right? Like if you can feel it, you can see it, you can touch it, you can do cool experiments with it, all sorts of things, okay? And the cool part about having a dick is that it can go in vaginas. And the thing about your situation here, right, is there is no, like, you can't, that doesn't exist, right? And there are women around you that live in your area, right, who have vaginas, and you can put it in them, right? You can go out, you can meet them. They will gladly, you can go to the bar, you can just meet some chick, and you can just, buy her a drink, not too many. We don't want to get this whole fake victim situation going here. Okay. But you can, buy her one drink, maybe two, and then, maybe flirt with her a little bit. And then you go back to the crib and you play some, I don't know, some Barry White or whatever you want to throw on there, some slow jams. And then you just stick it in, you go for it, man. And if it's consensual, right? That's what men are supposed to do. You're supposed to have sex with women. You're supposed to like meet them and have sex with them. What you're not supposed to do is meet them online and be like, hey, so we have a similar amount of Twitter followers and we both are really into, what do we have in common? Oh, free Karen Reed. That's another spoiler right there. If the only thing that you have in common is Karen Reed, that's not the foundation of a healthy relationship. I hate to tell you guys, there's a lot of Karen Reed relationships, I think, that are going to fall apart. If you met your significant other through free Karen Reed, the odds of that, I don't want to, I know some people met true love in this whole situation, right? But I just think the odds of any FKR relationship working out are slim. It's just not a high percentage, because no offense to people in the FKR movement, because I'm one of them, right? We got a lot of fucking crazy people. I would say we have more crazy people on our side than we do on the other side. The other side's more retarded. They have a monopoly on retardation, but our side, I think, has way more crazy people. And so, like, and I've met a lot of, dude, we've all seen it. Well, she knows. She's seen a lot of people. Like, how it is, right? I'm just saying. There's always fucking some sort of drama in FKR. We have way more drama than they do. Way more internal drama. Like, the second fucking trial ends, or some, where we can all be unified around this thing, the second that fucking ends, it's just like, boom, factions, let's go. Oh, do Twitter Spaces. I'm going to expose this person. I'm going to do that. We're definitely better looking. I'm with you on that. But we have some profound issues on our side. We have and I'm just keeping it real. It's just true. We have way more crazy people on our side. Anyway, let's next.
How the fuck do I know what you messaged my mom on Facebook?
I don't care. Why won't you just friend request me on Instagram? Why can't you do that?
Oh, why did you message my mom on Facebook? Well, first of all, Joe or Nick, whatever. Okay, so you messaged her mom. So she's admitting that is her mom. So isn't it Olivia Lambo? What? Okay. And how would she know? If you're ever asked that question, like, why did you, what was the question? One more time.
Message my mom on Facebook.
Why would you message my mom on Facebook? My answer to that would be, like, if I was him, I would be like, look I gotta be honest. I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay. That was probably like, I was just paranoid. I really thought you weren't real. It's messing with my head a little bit. That was probably too far. I shouldn't have done that. But this is what he says.
I don't care. Why won't you just friend request me on Instagram?
I don't care.
Why can't you do that?
Why can't you do that?
You're not going to threaten me into doing
I'm not threatening you. I'm trying to let you prove yourself that you're who you say you are.
Like, you threatened Judy Moody.
It's not. Stop deflecting.
You
Oh my God, dude. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
This is crazy. Yes, Joe. That is the first accurate thing that you've said. This is, in fact, crazy. You are bringing the crazy.
Whatever you guys have going on, you have to get it figured out, or I am putting this all out there.
Oh no, not out
What are
there.
you talking about, Nick? I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever you guys have going on, I don't know. I literally don't.
You
know
won't
what you're talking
prove to me that you're you. How is that okay? You can be anybody you want right now.
I have proven to you that I'm me, but you're choosing not to believe it.
What have you done to prove to me you're you? Send me a picture of your driver's license.
What? What?
Okay.
What? She actually
Send
says,
a picture of your driver's license?
hold on.
Yeah.
Why won't you follow me on Instagram?
Back to the Instagram. Back to the Instagram.
Why won't you follow me on Instagram?
Actually, you know what?
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm not.
Bro, she was gonna do it. She was gonna show you the driver's license. And then you're like, what about the Instagram? Bro, chill with the Instagram, bro. Chill. Chill, bro. She might actually went and got her license for you. I don't know what that would prove, though. If this was really her sister-in-law, who's to say she doesn't have her old fucking driver's license? I suppose it would be expired, I guess.
I'm not doing like this is getting out of control because
why?
there's nothing.
Because why?
There's nothing that I can do.
If you don't
that,
know
like,
the answer to that.
Yes, there is.
Like, you're being unreasonable, and
There's nothing you can do. You can show me your face. You're not Olivia Lamb. I'm so fucking tired of this. You're not Olivia Lamb. This is crazy.
Oh my.
Any human being nobody would talk to anybody for as long as I talk to you without definitive proof that you're who you say you are.
But yet you did talk to her for that long without definitive proof that she was who she said she was. Did you hear what he just said? Listen to this.
You're not Olivia Lamb. This is crazy. Any human being nobody would talk to anybody for as long as I talk to you without definitive proof that you're who you say you are. You're not.
You did.
And what you're doing to me, the world's going to know. And everybody that's online, they're going to know. Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell them, I'm not even going to put your shit out there. I'm going to say, Olivia, show your face. And if not, I'll tell everybody. That's
That'll go. That's quite the plan you got there, Nick. That'll go over well. Yeah. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to say, show your face or else. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, no, not that. Bro, you would have looked so insane. I'm glad you didn't for your own sake. We would have found out months ago what a nut job you are. But now we know now.
what's going to happen. Okay? So either you have two options. Tell me the truth or I'm doing that. It's not a threat. It's a promise. Okay? So I'm done fucking playing this game. So just tell me. I won't say anything after that. I won't tell anybody the whole scheme. I won't say anything. It's one or the other. Because if you're going to keep pretending like I'm the bad guy, just why can't you do that? Why can't you just tell me? I don't care. Please. I'm begging you. I can't believe I'm even yelling at you. I feel like you're driving me insane.
Oh, yeah, it's her fault. Again, this is what abusers do. They blame you for their behavior. They blame you for their behavior. Like he's completely out of control. And he's like, and it's all your fault. You're making me this way. Have you ever thought about just taking a deep breath and not doing what you're doing there, sir? You always have that option. I'm just saying.
What you're doing to me is fucking destroying me as a person. I am not like this. I am not like this.
Oh, you are like this. You are definitely like this. And you don't need to talk to Olivia Lambeau, dude. You need a shrink badly. You need a shrink more than I do. And I definitely need a shrink. But you got to talk to someone, dude. This is not, you had some issues. You got to talk to somebody. Get better.
But
and you don't care. Like
I do care. I care about you so much that
you don't, Nick. No, you don't. I find out that you lied to me about whether you were single or not.
So,
and
I was single. I was single. I would never do that. Okay, I told you know I'm a good person.
So I'm supposed to believe you because you say you're a good person and you never do that. And when I give you my word, you are like, nope, not good enough. Like, look,
You're comparing
I'm a
me
good-
saying
wait,
that I
hold on,
was
hold on,
single
hold
to
on.
me.
Did I hear that again?
Oh my
Whether
God.
you were single or not,
So,
and then
I was single.
I lied to everybody else.
I was single. I would never do that. Okay, I told you know I'm a good person.
There it is. There it is. You know I'm a good person, right? You know I am. You know that they always say that I'm a good person. If you need to say that, you might not be a good. Says you. And who knows? You might be. I don't know what defines a good person. Maybe he is a good person. I don't know, but he's got some issues. He's got some serious issues.
I'm supposed to believe you because you say you're a good person and you never do that. And when I give you my word, you are like, nope, not good enough. Like, look.
You're comparing me saying that I was single to me not being able to know that you're you. I don't know that you're the person that you're saying you are.
Because you're being like, this is insane.
3 months have been unreasonable to see somebody's face. To see so it's been 3 months.
It's been 1 month, but okay. We don't need to. And again, if you wanted to see a face that bad, then just if she doesn't show you a face, then just leave. Just don't talk to her again.
Listen, I know.
You never even fucking asked me.
I asked you almost every day. And then every time I asked you to hang out, you had an excuse or you avoided the question. Olivia, you know the truth. Okay? You know, you can say whatever you want right now.
I know the truth and I know that I'm myself. Like, I mean, you're the one who.
Christina, I'm going to start calling you Christina. Christina, will you show me yourself or not?
And by the way, Olivia, when he got her requests, Olivia would screenshot it. Like that Joe Flipperhead, Nick Miller, or whatever, has sent her a friend request. And then she would send the screenshot back to him, which she couldn't do unless she had access to the account. So I don't know if he's alleging that Kristen, which is her sister-in-law, I think, is, I don't know. It goes on.
Okay, this is ridiculous. This is really fucking ridiculous. If you're going to call me somebody else's name, then.
I don't know that you're Olivia Lamb. You have to.
There's no point in me having this conversation with you when you're going to be this unreasonable. Like, I don't see the point in it because
so you're okay with me putting everything out there?
Yeah, go for
I'm putting it all out there.
Oh, don't
I'm
do
done
that.
with this.
Oh, yeah.
If you're going to do this, if this is truthfully.
What am I doing, Nick? What am I doing?
You know how this could be done. This is
You ended things with me, Nick.
No, I didn't. I walked away from you because I was done with you. I didn't.
So that's not ending things with me?
Yeah, and I was ready to let this go.
So let me get this straight. He ended things with her because she wouldn't show her face. Cool. Awesome. Understandable. But then he's just got this thing. I have to know. I have to know. I can't move on with my life until I fucking know. And she has to tell me. She has to show me her driver's license. She has to accept my Instagram request.
But you keep bringing me back for whatever reason, because listen to me. You are the ones with the skeletons in the closet. Okay. I have the truth. And I am confident in that I have the truth. And I don't care what you try to tell people.
I don't have skeletons in my closet.
You do have skeletons in your closet because you're not Olivia Lamb. I don't know what happened to Olivia Lamb. I don't know if something happened to you. I don't know if it's a different person, but the person I'm speaking to right now is not the person they say they are. And it is so fucked up that you are still lying like this.
Nick, I'm not lying.
Why won't you? I don't care. You have to realize that. You have to realize where I'm coming from. I'm begging you to just tell me. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to. If you told me right now, I would delete my fucking Twitter and I would be so fucking gone from everything. That's all I want is the truth. I'm begging you. Please.
I'm begging you.
Please just tell
my
me the
Instagram
truth.
request.
If there's something going on where I don't know what it could possibly be, but please, for the sake of you and everybody else involved, whatever it
for the sake of you. You mean this for the sake of you, Nick? That's who that's for the sake of.
It is. I don't care. I just need to know because this is such You can say you did this, that. Nothing is bigger than this, and you know that.
Nothing.
Listen, if I told anybody this, you know the reaction. That's why you're talking to me, because you're trying to do damage control. You're trying to do damage control.
No, Nick. No, I called you because I was worried about you, and I still care about you, believe it or not.
Yeah, and
even after what you did to me this weekend.
What I did to you this weekend, I deserve to do that because I don't know. I have been talking to somebody that I don't know who they are. For 3 months, you've been telling me you're somebody that you won't prove to me. Why won't you follow me on Instagram? Why won't you follow me on Instagram?
That's got to be a new screen name or something. Why won't you follow me on Instagram? Why won't you follow me on Instagram?
Okay, Nick.
Okay.
Why can't you do that? You're not you, Olivia. Just tell me who you are.
Come on, Olivia.
Please.
Please. Come on. Please.
I have been trying to.
No, you haven't.
Come on.
Yes, I have.
What is it? Just tell me what it is. Please. Please.
Please.
What is it?
What is your thing? What is going on? I will let you stay Olivia Lamb on Twitter. I will let
he will let you. He will let you. You hear that, ladies? He will let you. He gets to decide what you're allowed to do. He will let you do that.
You keep doing the thing. I'm not going to blow up anybody's spot. As a human, as somebody that you fucking know how fucking sweet I was to you. I fucking begged you.
Oh my God.
To let me see you. I fucking begged you to let me send you fucking flowers.
Bro, you know, I've never heard such cringe. He taped this and passed it around. And he thought it made him sound good. You know how sweet I am to you. He said those words. You know how sweet I am to you. Oh, I can't. Yeah, you sound real sweet, Nick. You sound real
good. I begged you to do all these things, and you never let me because you don't want me to know who you are.
No, Nick, because
Stop it. Stop. I don't even care your rebuttal. What I just said to you is straight the truth.
I'm gonna hang up the phone because you don't care what I have to say.
I'm going to put it out, Olivia. I'm putting it out.
Putting what out?
That you're not Olivia Lamb, because I know you're not.
You want out. You can put whatever you want out, and you're gonna look like a fool.
Because somebody has seen you before. I don't care if I look like a fool. I honestly, God, don't care if I look like a fool anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I don't give a fuck about it anymore because I know for a fact that you're not who you say you are. So if I look like a fool, that's fine. But when you don't show your face, and I'm insistent that you don't show your face because you're making me fucking crazy. I will go on my own show.
You're making me crazy.
And I will fucking.
So you're doing this to threaten me to pressure me to show my face.
I'm telling you, I'm doing this because you're fucking lying to people. You're fucking
lying to people.
You have lied to everybody.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. Why are you still doing this? Is there like you have a mental health thing? Like,
yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Don't fucking make this into me.
Stop.
You know this isn't me. This is crazy.
Stop. You have a mental health thing. So that's called gaslighting. So again, none of that is normal. None of that is like, if you think that's normal, you have issues. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway. There we go. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. All right, cool. Let me read some more turtle chats here, and then we'll do some other stuff. God, again, hopefully it stops there, Nick. Hopefully we can just move on. We don't have to keep doing this. Nobody wants this anymore. You've made your point. I've made my point. I think it's time to just move on. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we got here. These questions from you people. All right. NJ sends $25, goes, I'm a Yankee fan. I'm a Bills fan. I'm a fiscal conservative and a social liberal. In spite of all that, I'm a huge Turtleboy fan. And that's all that matters. And I'm addicted to your journey. Hashtag free Turtleboy. Well, thank you. I like the Bills too. I hope the Bills win eventually. Just not against the Patriots, but I hope they lose this weekend, but I hope they eventually win a Super Bowl. That'd be cool. Sharon sends $10, goes, looking forward to your case getting dismissed. Well, we have another motion coming probably tomorrow that you should stay tuned for. It's going to be good. Thank you. Lisa sends $25 and goes, don't take your dick out. Be safe. I believe in you. Okay. I wasn't planning on it. I would definitely get demonetized for that. Thank you. Heather sends $10 and goes, I've said all day, teammates don't always get along and are not always friends, but you respect the people on your team or the team itself fails and will never win. I have zero doubt that the truth will come out and it won't be those two players. Free Turtleboy and go Reds, since the Bengals have broken my heart once again. Well, I know your quarterback got hurt, but yeah, I mean, are the Reds winning right now? I don't even know what the score in that game is, but you guys should just be happy to be there. So thank you. Okay. Kat sends $10, goes, longtime subscriber and supporter for South Texas. I found you even more likable from interviews you did on the Whore Tour. Are you worried about being mentioned by O'Keefe's lawyer in the civil case? No, I think it's funny. Do you think you'll get pulled into that or not? No. I mean, they're going to, at this rate, don't they sound like they're going to depose me? I feel like that's coming. It seems odd that if they're going to make me a central part of this case, that she got me to do witness intimidation, they're going to have to depose me, right? I don't know. We'll see. Next. And tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, I'm going on another YouTube program called, her name, I just want to pronounce her last name right, is Samantha Benigno. Am I saying it wrong? Samantha Benigno. You could find her on the YouTube streets. Let me see what we have here. I think that's the name of Richard Benigno. Yeah, I don't belong here with Samantha Benigno, MSMA. And I'm already on the cover. Oh, yeah, she's got part 1. So it looks like she's going to have a thing for me on tomorrow. So I'll be on there tomorrow at 10 p.m. I don't know if you guys follow that YouTube presentation, but I will be on there tomorrow. So that's cool. Next. Jimmy and the Twins Balls sends $25 and goes, every doctor needs a nurse. You found the best one. Love you, Nurse Kim. Yes, we all love Nurse Kim. So thank you so much. Mr. 𝗍𝗄𝗄 sends $10 and goes, keep being yourself. Love following you. I appreciate that, Mr. 𝗍𝗄𝗄. Diane sends $10 and goes, make a picture and of the Hatters and play batter up LMAO. I don't know what any of that means. Just joking. Just wanted to make you smile. Okay, I smiled. Much love. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Diane. Laura from Boston sends $10 and goes, when will we see a fridge demonstration? Oh, geez, Louise. Hopefully never. But we'll see. It might come out as evidence in court. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, she's entered it into evidence, so I'm sure she would like that, but hopefully not. Steve sends $20 and says, you didn't profit or benefit off of Karen. You went to jail for 60 days. Your freedom is on the line. Started and built a revolution of support for Karen through 2 trials. Not one person would trade places for what you have gone through, and no amount of money is enough. $10 million isn't worth the price that you paid to do the right thing. You are a hero. Oh, geez. Thanks, Louise. Thanks a lot, Steve. Appreciate that. And the best is yet to come. Well, that is very, very sweet, Steve. I appreciate you saying those nice things. But, yeah, I mean, did I profit or benefit off of Karen? No, I profited like any capitalist profits off of his labor, right? Off of my hard work. And off of my hard work was exposing corruption in Norfolk County, in which Karen Reed was undeniably the victim of corruption. So that's her and John O'Keefe were the victims in this story. And I told their story and exposed the corruption, and I helped do something that I think was really good. So there's that. I appreciate that very much, Steve. Alice sends $5 and goes, did you see the 15-minute fake victim clip on Young Jerks yesterday about Jake's son and Krusty? She mentioned that she shares the bed with the 2 youngest. Oh my God. Does she really? Is this why the closet baby is the closet baby? Did you steal the closet baby's bed? No, I didn't. I don't know where she lives now. I heard she got kicked out of the last place. I think her 15 minutes of fame are just about up. Her grifting days are over. Let's not forget that bitch put me in jail, man. That bitch is evil. We're not just gonna people. It's all cute. I've seen kind of turtle riders kind of interacting with her, and she's trying to be playful with shit, LOL, kind of being cute. I know her grift. You guys should ask her what I would like to get. I'm not telling you to ask her because she'll be like, this is third-party contact or some shit like that. But if I were a person that was interested in asking this person questions, I would ask, are you going to admit that he didn't push you on the couch? I mean, just ask her. It's a little too comfortable, a little too getting along too much in the chat there. Forget the rape thing. That never was charged. So everybody knows that's made up, right? But I was charged for pushing her onto a sectional. All right. And that never happened. And she knows that never happened. That's why she didn't call the cops that night. That's why she didn't call the cops in the morning. Since she's all of a sudden now seeming to want to tell the truth, right? And put it all out there. That's great. She wants to expose the drama with Jennifer McCabe and whatever. That's all fun and games. We're all really entertained by that. But did press her about that. That's what I would do. So did he push you on the couch or not? Did he do that? Because if you're still saying that happened, we can't be cool. That's it. You got to admit that was a lie. If I was her, I don't know why she's just not saying this. She wants to get back at the Commonwealth. I would just say that they made me say that. I didn't want to say that. The Tully made me say that. That's her perfect get out of jail free card here. That goes along with her whole thing, right? She's exposing Tully, right? That's what she says she's doing. And Krusty, just they made me say that. They pressured me to say that. They paid me to say that, right? She got paid. She got Chinese food. That's payment. Just say that you got paid to do that. Why not? I don't know. I was a vulnerable woman. I need Christmas money and Chinese food. She's got the perfect out here. So I don't know why she should just take it. Man, her and fucking Flipperhead would be a match made in heaven, wouldn't they? Yikes. All right. Next. Old abortion pills sends $5 and goes, you don't owe anyone anything. Do what you need to do for your kids and your freedom and keep doing what you've always done, fighting against corruption. We support you. Also, I really enjoyed the fake victim versus 𝗺cie segment. Please keep covering that. Yeah, maybe here and there. I don't want to turn it into the full-time thing, but I appreciate that. And thank you for the kind words. Ashley sends $10, goes, with all the extra drama, we could have had a butterfly effect and just gave them McDonough. That was always an option. The option is always on the table, but no one ever gives them up. Vicky sends $10 and says, Joe Flipperhead sounds like the psycho killer 𝗙𝗃 𝗃𝗃. I don't get the reference, but appreciate that. I never saw Psycho. Lynn sends $100. Thanks, Lynn. And she goes, thanks for exercising your right to free speech. The First Amendment's under attack. Our ability to preserve this is due to local heroes such as yourself. The truth is often uncomfortable because we don't all agree on what it means for us. This is why it is imperative that we support those who advocate for it. Thank you. Well, I appreciate that, Lynn. That was really deep stuff there. Thank you. PJ sends $5, goes, I'm only here for you. I'm also concerned with your charges, especially since I live here. I will support you long after the Karen Reed story. Well, thank you, PJ. I'm here for me too, but I'm also here for you, and I'm here for justice. So thank you very much, and I appreciate your $5. Mike sends $5 and goes, he's fucking nuts. Yeah, to say the least. I'd say so. Clingy McCrazy Quick Flip Nick sends $10 and goes, can we please stop saying that Nick is from Philly? He is from Delco, which is Delaware County, outside of Philadelphia. We make crazies in Philly, but not that kind of crazy. He makes us look bad, and that is saying a lot. I know you guys booed Santa, and somehow Nick from Delco County seems like the crazy one. Thank you. The Turtle sends $10 and goes, tonight's YouTube presentation is absolutely gold. I've been cracking up for an hour straight. Thanks for being a real one. Let's go Socks, Pats, and Turtleboy. Please follow me on Instagram. I don't even use Instagram. I don't run the Instagram account. I don't know how Instagram works. I don't get Instagram. You can't post articles on there. So like, I don't never really used it, but other people like it. Thank you. Michelle Little sends $10 and goes, help a cunty petty bitch out. I'm losing my mind over here. All right. Again, so this is about that topic that I don't want to talk about. It's asking about Karen Reed and her choices, and I just don't want to go there. So I appreciate that. I do appreciate the rest of your message that you sent there, especially the ending where you go, we all love you and support you and truly understand the personal sacrifices. I appreciate that part. So thank you. Farah, because again, I'm not doing, even if you put $10 in the machine, I'm just not starting shit. I'm not going there. So I don't want to it's not what I'm about. Thank you. Farah sends $5 and goes, will the real Olivia Lamb please stand up? Maybe we'll get her on here. We'll see. Stephanie sends $25, goes, I'm a survivor of extreme domestic violence, raising my youngest son on my own. When I listened to this on Jessica Machado, it gave full-on abuser vibes. I almost had a PTSD response. Fuck Nick. I almost guarantee he has ROs on past charges out there. Yeah, I can't imagine this guy deals with breakups very well because he just thinks he's owed something from women. Those kind of guys, you owe me this. You have to. She don't owe you shit, dude. You might think she does, but she just doesn't want to talk to you. Leave her alone, period. Thank you. Angie sends $5 and goes, hey, Dr. Daddy, glad that your Red Sox won the night. They will now be the second best baseball team I cheer for after the Marlins, who never win it, but it is what it is. They've won it twice in my lifetime. I'm from Hawaii, and we have no pro teams to cheer for, so all my teams are the ones where my daughter and grandfather liked. Although I do love wrestling even more because of where I am from. I hope your week is going well and keeps getting better. Well, thank you, Angie. That's very nice of you. Okay, next up, some turtle chats here. Or cash apps, rather. Let's see. I'm gonna tie it tonight. I didn't have coffee. I'm out of cream. I can't drink coffee black. I can't do it. I have iced coffee in there, but I just normally I have my iced coffee right now, so it gets me through the whole show. It's noticeable when I don't, so I'm a little tired. Ralph sends $25 and goes, card season is in full effect. Yes, it is. Thank you. Emily sends $5 and goes, go to Sean of the Golf's latest on Twitter. He is insane. Ditzy girl. Do I really want to do that? Let me just see what he is. Is this worth seeing? He's thanking Mike Crawford from the Young Jerks. So anyway. All right. Next. He's just an old man looking for attention, Next. Next cash app I have. Sorry, I'm out of it tonight. John sends $10, goes, Flip has abandonment issues. Definitely. I kind of felt bad for him until he started showing me. I'm like, this guy clearly has relationship issues and he needs help. He clearly needs help, but what he doesn't need is have somebody message him and be like, yo, go start a fucking flame war and see how that goes. Emily sends $5 and says, see, disclaimer. All right. I like Nan, but this is the chat and I'm going to say this. It says, fuck Nan for going after Jimmy and Melanie. Okay. So stop it right there. I don't know anything about that. I saw it on Twitter today. It came up on my Twitter. I saw Nan going at Jimmy. And you know what I elected to do? Just not read it. Because that's no disrespect to Nan, but I'm not interested in their beef at all. I'm not interested in her issues with him. I'm not interested in his issues with her at all, period. That's not why I like them both. Okay. I like them both. I like Jimmy because he's funny and entertaining and a great MC. And I like Nan because she's smart and she's a lawyer and she's got good insights. And so, yeah, that's it. So I just don't care about that stuff. you know, so appreciate Emily. JJ sends $10 and goes, that is insane. Total abuse. I agree. Why don't we put up a chat? We'll do a poll question, actually. All right, that's the poll question. Was Joe Flipperhead being verbally abusive to Olivia? Let's see what people say. And I'll read some more Cash Apps here. Lindsay sends $100 and just says, First Amendment. Well, thank you very much, Lindsay. That's very sweet. I appreciate that. I love the First Amendment. And by the way, 94-6 say yes. So, Joe, I got bad news for you, bro. I don't think your tape went the way you thought it would go. Tina sends $10 and says, can I now say Jen suck a dick? Yes, you absolutely can. Absolutely. And then Jen. I already read that one. Okay. All right. Anything else? Let's see. We have here some more turtle chats. $5 for Patricia sends $5 and says, my earlier Dono didn't go through. Joe Flipperhead sounds like Bam Margera. Does he? I didn't know that. Lawleen Harkness sends $10 and goes, can you play the clip just posted on the Turtleboy OnlyFans Facebook group? You got a shout out, Free Turtleboy, and a shout out to Roundhouse Media and my chat rats. Yeah, I heard about that. Let me see if I have. I think I know what you're talking about, right? Is this the old video that's like a couple days old? Let me find it. This is funny. Listen to this.
The Red Sox are in the postseason. We do know we'll be on the road, but nevertheless, the Red Sox are in the postseason, and that's all anyone here seems to care about right now. Live in Fenway Park, Stephen Quinn, 7 News 19.
You heard that? Listen to that.
7 News 19. Fenway Park, Stephen Quinn, 7 News 19. Live in Fenway Park, Stephen Quinn, 7 News 19. 7 News 19. 7 News 19.
That was awesome. Free Turtleboy. Oh, that was awesome. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about, but I love that. All right, cool. Next, Kenny sends $5 and goes, what happened to today's deposition? If you're allowed to say, didn't happen because Grant said he's sick. So he's got, he's filing a motion that says like he needs more time to quash the subpoena and all this other stuff. So, sorry, I'm a little tired. All right, cool. Is there anything else I need to discuss tonight? I didn't really have that much to talk about. But the show must go on. Yeah, anyway, so we'll keep it short tonight. This guy, Derek Carney, I'm going to play it. Let me play this video, parts of it. I haven't seen the whole thing yet. I want to see this shit. A bunch of people are sending me this. Hold on.
By the Constitution of our United States of America. The Carneys, no matter which way you spell it out, they will always fight for truth, for justice, and for the liberties provided by the Constitution of our United States of America. You can't stop me. Can't stop me.
Yeah.
I will not be stopped. I cannot be stopped. But I promise you, you can try. You can try. You can try, but I promise you, you can't stop me.
Please, Auntie Bev, you got to help me divorce myself from my family. There has to be something you can do to help me. Please, I just cannot bear to be a 𝗵𝗵𝗲𝗺 any longer.
I'll allow it if my crash daddies allow it. Allie, how ducking dare you? Are you sure you know what the duck you are doing, little girl?
What is this?
Think about this long and hard and long. Think about all the words in this song. What couch? No one bought anyone any ice cream from.
Okay, so I don't know how much acid you had to take to make this video, but apparently, yeah, that's interesting. That would probably be really good on mushrooms. But yeah, thank you very much. All right, cool. Anyway, yes, I'm going to keep it short tonight. Anybody got any questions or anything? Because I'm sorry, guys. I didn't have my fucking coffee and I can just feel it. I'm like addicted, you know? I'm addicted. And when you don't have it, like, it doesn't feel the same. Actually, I kind of want to make fun of something. One last thing. So this chick, Roberta Glass, who's like this crazy, miserable lady. Somebody sent me this. I haven't heard this whole thing yet, but this is this ginger motherfucker, Brendan Kane. Who's like John O'Keefe's like good friend. I haven't listened to this interview, but I bet you it's good for a laugh. So let's listen to it.
That she still has so many supporters after the way she behaves in court.
I don't know if I'm surprised, just because I'm not sure what to expect out of society these days, to be honest. There's always going to be a subset of folks that are looking to fill their time. The way I've always looked at that is this notion of a third place, that people need a third place to have a complete life. And some people join a book club, and some people do recreational basketball. This is this group of people's third place, and it's a very low barrier to entry.
And also, we're bound by the facts; they never change. But with this, their conspiracy mindset is a part of innocence fraud, and they can keep going with these theories forever with very little evidence. They'll never come to anything. They can test all these items and get incomplete. I mean, this is what the thing I've noticed about innocence fraud campaigns is they go on forever because they can go in a million different directions, and it constantly can keep their mind preoccupied and off their boring life, that there's some kind of conspiracy that's just around. It's like a constant dangling carrot in front of a donkey. You know, the conspiracy will be
these people are so boring. Just they haven't said anything interesting.
Solved any minute now, just any minute, you know. And we heard in this case, you know, the feds are coming. And then when the feds weren't coming, you know, Karen Reed sort of had to prop them up and say, no, they're really coming. They're just lying about it. They're really coming. Oh no, it is closed. They found nothing. But maybe they can. Oh, well, that's a conspiracy in itself.
What kind of interview is this? When the interviewer doesn't shut the fuck up. Like, bro, I've listened to this for 2 minutes. I've heard the fucking angry ginger like for 5 seconds. Can you let the man speak there, Roberta?
It's a cover up on a cover up on a cover up. I mean,
it's
keep going forever on this.
Yeah, it's perpetual. It's just with a little bit more of your financial support, we might be able to finally solve this. You know, it's a grift. It's a grift. And frankly, I've learned a lot about this topic listening to you. This is clearly my first experience with innocence fraud. I happen to hit really close to home. The first time I have dealt with it, I'm still kind of processing some of it, frankly. But yeah, it is they can keep this going for a very, very long time, and evidenced by some of the statements made by her counsel in court yesterday. They intend to keep it going in a very specific manner. So
I'll get to that in a second. But did you see the film of Alan Jackson running around the basement of 34 Fairview, and they're gonna, you know, pull up the carpets here.
Fucking boring.
There's that. You know, they're running around. I mean, they can grift off that for forever. I mean, you know, the DNAing the carpet. I mean, what we like to think is that there's some kind of like specific DNA, but I mean, we leave DNA everywhere. You know, so I mean, they can keep looking for this for forever. So yesterday,
again, does she ever shut the fuck up and let the guy she's interviewing speak?
Yesterday, so very early into the hearing, I won't force anyone to. We went over it twice yesterday. I think that's more than enough. But yesterday, very early on into the hearing, Karen Reed's South African lawyer announces that they want to join in all these people. And Karen Reed is actually the victim. She's not the defendant. She wants to be a plaintiff in this, and she wants to sue a list as long as your arm of people. What was your reaction to that moment in court?
And nothing they do surprises me at this point. My theory on it, as I was sitting there listening, was just kind of more Alan Jackson type style, that they're trying to intimidate these people from doing anything in this case. They're
trying to intimidate these people. Is everything intimidation with these people? They're trying to intimidate them by suing them back. What?
Try to confuse the situation, misdirection yet again. Let's combine this with a basic a civil trial, and here's how we're going to do it. To me, it's again perpetuating that grift and making innocent people the villains in their mind. From what I have not been over to Canton recently, but from what I understand, they still stand in front of the police station every Friday with signs, and they still harass that the Chris Albert's pizza joint.
Roast beef Ronnie. We harass Chris. I mean, these guys just don't stop crying. Bro, Brendan, I don't know if was the L that you took on June 18th not good enough? Were you not? I bet you that hurt, didn't it? I bet you fucking cried. Did you even cry? Did any of you motherfuckers cry? I wish I could have seen you motherfuckers cry. You're fake cry. I don't know. That's what people happens to usually people when somebody murders their loved one and they get away with it, they cry. I bet you guys didn't even cry, did you? I would have liked to see you cry. That would have taken great pleasure in watching you motherfuckers cry. But I don't think you would have cried. Oh, Kim Fair. That's right. Kim Fair did fake cry. At least she fake cried on video. That's one of the best videos ever. All right, next.
On like Thursday night across the street with signs. It's shocking that these folks have nothing else to do. What the actual motivation is, but yeah, as you had surmised, it has continued.
Yeah, I just don't think this is ever. I mean, this is Karen Reed's new identity. You know, she said she wants to, she's studied this movement, and she's going by the playbook. I said she would sue civilly if she got a favorable verdict in any way. But, there is a kind of odd thing that nobody's talking about is that she was convicted of driving drunk. So when she wants to say that her civil rights were violated, it's a little bit of a problem there. She was driving drunk and she was convicted of it. People forget that.
I don't think we've forgotten.
I don't know how she's going to say her civil rights were violated.
Because they framed her for murder. Everybody knows she drank too much and drove. Just like everyone who was out that night. They drank too much and drove. But that's the issue here is that she didn't, hit anyone with their car, and yet they said she did. That was the problem.
How does that work, Brendan?
No idea. No idea. I mean, I guess if there's ever a time I was thankful she got convicted on anything, it would be now. Because I agree. She just, and we other people asked. The bottom line is she was found not guilty. That doesn't mean she was innocent. We know all the, in hindsight, all the issues with the jury and
the issues with the jury.
Great job with the
wait, what issues were with the jury? What are these issues with the jury? What are the issues? Tell me the issue. 12 random people off the street sat there for 31 days, heard all this testimony, deliberated for 4 days, and said she was not guilty, that there wasn't enough evidence to prove that she hit John O'Keefe with a car. There wasn't any evidence of that. So what is the issue that he's talking about again?
In hindsight, all the issues with the jury and, did Hank do a great job with the presentation of the case? I thought he did a good job, but we lost that case at the jury.
Oh, did Hank do a good job? Well, he did, but I thought we lost the case with the jury. Well, it's Hank's job to convince the jury that Karen Reed hit John O'Keefe with a car. It's Hank's job to do that.
Selection. We did not have a chance. Not a chance.
Yeah.
Is with the jury and, did Hank do a great job with the presentation of the case? I thought he did a good job, but we lost that case at the jury selection. We did not have a chance. Not a chance.
Who picked the jury? Hank Brennan picked the jury. These people's inability to admit that Hank Brennan, that's what I want them to do more than anything, is just admit that it's Hank Brennan's fault. Why can't they do that? Why can't they give me that satisfaction of being like, yep, Hank fucked up? Because you expected a conviction. He didn't deliver it. Oh, it's the jury's fault. He picked the jury.
No, but even with that jury, I mean, you look at those jurors. I mean, one nightmare juror after the next. I thought some of the first jurors, one joined Karen Reed's legal team was.
One nightmare juror after the next. Why? Because they didn't convict? Because they're not retarded? Because they realized, because they didn't follow the fantasy that John O'Keefe was hit by a car? Okay, sure thing.
Pretty awful. But this jury was some of the most, just completely, had criminals in their family. Just like
criminals
totally,
in their
even
family?
they couldn't fully absolve Karen Reed. They still convicted her of drug driving. I mean, as much as they wanted to, with the pressure of the entire, huge mass of people outside saying free Karen Read, totally absolve her. They couldn't totally absolve her. They're like, look, she was driving drunk, and they could have given her 2 years in prison, which I still don't understand why Hank Brennan didn't, at least even as a token. With Cannoni, you're not going to get far. She's an innocent fraudster judge, in my opinion. But I mean, you're not going to get far with that. But at least as a token, like some kind of token that you're, he just completely just put his tail between his legs and folded at the end there. I don't understand why he didn't.
Oh my God. I'll tell you why, Roberta. Because he's ashamed. He can never show he never wanted to come back to that courtroom and show his face in there again. That's why he never ever wanted to show up again. He was too embarrassed, as he should be, because he was humiliated. He lost, and he got the fuck out and never came back. That's Hank Brennan. That's what he did. And he took his $568,000 or whatever he made and got the fuck out of there.
Pushed for 2 years in prison, which he could have gotten just for the drunk driving charge. Because it resulted in a death. Once again, it looks like Karen Read has amassed these lawyers, has started early on defending herself in this civil case. It seems like way ahead. And once again, we're looking at in this case, it's the plaintiff side, a little bit flat-footed. They didn't have any of the paperwork. They haven't started deposing people. What do you feel? How do you feel? Do you know anything about the plaintiff's legal team?
Just Mark Diller. Mark Diller was around sporadically throughout the criminal trials. And frankly,
it's pronounced dildo.
I thought he did a pretty good job yesterday.
I did too.
But it's just par for the course, though. It's essentially the position of the defense yesterday was springing things on the court again. And again, no paperwork has been filed. The judge said that 3 times. This is like a pre-trial. He's a tracking report to kind of lay out the timeline and the range of when a trial could happen. He said that the court's ready to go in the spring, but clearly listening to what both sides said yesterday, there's no way that's going to happen. So this will get dragged out yet again, maybe till early 2027, I think was stated yesterday. But I think Attorney Diller did a pretty strong job yesterday. Of at least I did not know what to expect. I'd met him in person, but I'd never seen him in court. But I thought he was pretty strong.
I thought so too. And,
real strong. He talked about me.
Why is John's family suing? I mean, my understanding is that I think we were talking yesterday, and you said they don't need the money. If they don't need the money, why are they putting themselves through this? I mean,
that's a good question.
Again, there should be a financial recourse for the loss of a son and a father figure and a guardian. So on that side,
money.
I think
You want money.
I think it's more important that on some level, in some way, even if it's in civil court, kind of akin to OJ, they still want justice. They want her to be held accountable in some official capacity for what she did. And we know what happened the first 2 times in the criminal efforts, and this is the kind of the last shot at getting anything.
So they're suing for revenge, exactly,
in court where she is found responsible. I think that's what's most important.
Right. So revenge. Okay, gotcha. So we all lost brain cells listening to that. Is what it is. All right, let me refresh the donos one more time. All right, last round here. Pauline sends $25 and goes, "You may not want to read this out loud. Krusty should sit on Lindsay's face to shut her up, while Flip sticks his faceless, lonely little dick in Krusty's mouth." He's halfway there. She would definitely do it at this point. Love you, Turtleboy. I appreciate that, Pauline. Laline sends $5 and goes, "Here's the link to your shout out after the Red Sox game." Was that today? Or was that the other day? The one I played? All right. Yeah, I already saw that one. Yeah, thank you. I played it already. Next, Jill sends $25 and says, "From one doctor to another, Dr. Turtleboy, it's long, but please read to the bottom. You're out here doing the Lord's work. Explain to everyone why Flip's behavior is abusive. You tried to do that when you showed his messages. He's crazy, but he really thought she was dead. Didn't believe real, even after you and Bettero met with her. and thought you were in a conspiracy. This is a delusional disorder. He's struggling with reality and agitated, then gets abusive. I believe when you look at content of Karen Reed's texts and factor in delusion, I think he absolutely created them. No, stop it with the created. The texts are real, okay? And the audio clips, he needs a doctor. That was like debated the other day. I think a lot of people debated whether or not those texts were real, simply because they're like, well, Karen Reed wouldn't be communicating with, because there's this thing that like she's above that, like, but she's human, you know, like, so she's definitely not like, she's communicated with many people in the movement over the years. So those were definitely real. Okay. All right, cool. Anyway, anybody else got anything to say? Yeah. What is, what's the percent at 90? Sorry, Joe, 90 to 10. You got up to 10%. So 10 people, 10% of the people watching right now, most of which are women, don't think that you're abusive. So you got that going for you. That's good. That's a good number. All right. Anyway, but yeah, your campaign to smear me is going real well there. Going real well. Taylor sends $5 and goes, Ray from Dallas, you are the reason for the season. Okay, Ray, get it, son. All right, cool. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to end the show now a little early, but just not feeling today, tired as shit, but we'll talk to you guys soon. All right. Tomorrow night, 10 o'clock on the Samantha Benigno show, and also known as I Don't Belong Here. And we will see you guys then. Then we'll see you on Sex Cult Thursday. All right. Peace to your bum crease, turtle people, and brush your teeth.
It calls for data.